basically, I'm making this video right now about pretty much basically the white man trying to change history and shit right now in this day and age, especially like in on television and in movies and shit. Things like modern day movies, how the white man might not have certain words that they used to allow in movies or like on TV shows, even like the word nigger and shit. It's like now these motherfuckers trying to pretend like they don't say the word nigger no more. They trying to pretend like racism over with and shit, and they not racist no more. And you notice that I see it and notice it more in TV and shit in movies that they try to sit back and they pretend like that shit don't exist no more. They pretend like they ain't racist no more. They don't talk about certain stories, certain issues. They completely ignore in the fucking media. They halfway tell if they tell a certain story, they half-ass tell a story. Just like I seen a story not too long ago on NBC Nightly News. They sitting back doing a story on the Tuskegee Airmen, but I don't even think once they even mentioned the word black. I don't think they said the word black. I don't even remember them saying the word black. They just talked about they faced some discrimination and all this shit. And it was like they told the story to some degree or another, but they didn't tell. They only told like half the story and shit. It's like these motherfuckers really don't want people to know, especially the dumbass young black people growing up who really don't study and read history and shit. They really don't want them to know how much shit they have done historically in this country to our people or around the world, man. The white man always want to try to sit back and isolate our people and try to pretend like it's just black people, like we just going crazy and shit. Like we the only ones we feel victimized and shit. These people have gone around the earth for like the last 600 years, blowing shit up, killing people, deliberately infecting people with diseases, doing all types of shit to people all over the world for the last 600 years. And a pop up talking about, oh, you think it's gonna be a race war this, race war that. If it's a race war, it ain't just starting. You started the motherfucking race war 600 years ago when you came out of Europe and attacked every damn group of people on the planet. So don't sit back and talk about a fucking race war and try to scare somebody, talking about, oh, it's going to be a race war, race war. Motherfucker, it's been a race war in this country. There's been a race war all over the damn world where you set your cloven hoof and attacked every damn group of people on the planet. Ask the Hawaiians if it was a race war when the white man popped his ass up over there. Ask the Aboriginal people of Australia whether it was a race war over there when the white man showed up. Ask the people, the Maori people in New Zealand, if it was a fucking race war. Ask them. Ask the Africans and shit when the white man showed up whether it was a race war. Ask the native people of North, South, and Central America if it was a race war. The white man done did shit to all people all over the damn planet and ain't let up. They just changed the method that they go about doing shit nowadays. They a little bit more subversive about it now. They attack motherfuckers in a social economic way first, and if that shit don't work, then here come the cruise missiles and the bombers, the bomber aircraft, you know, and they want to sit back and pretend like they innocent and make all these fake ass dumb superhero movies with the punk ass white man with computer animated muscles and shit flying around on wires and strings, being a superhero saving the day. When in reality, this motherfucker's a super villain, and they telling real life stories of him doing shit. He gonna tell a fictitious fantasy story about him saving your ass instead of telling a real life story about him killing motherfuckers and diseasing people all over the damn world, taking people land, killing the fucking man, assimilating the women, assimilating in his case is basically killing a man and fucking the women into another skin color, a lighter complexion, and trying to deliberately, with full intent and purpose, destroy that group of people, you know. And this motherfucker make a fictitious movie that like Dances with Wolves or some shit, or what was that? Avatar with some fake blue ass motherfuckers, him saving your ass. When in reality, this motherfucker's murdering you and your people, you know. But this motherfucker put on a fictitious story about him saving you, you know. And then, like I said, in TV and media, you gotta be a chimpanzee. The black people is stupid as hell, man. You gotta be a straight the fuck up chimpanzee to sit back and watch this stupid stuff that the white man got on TV nowadays. You gotta be absolutely desperate or out of your damn mind to sit back and watch what this man got on TV now in this day and age. They got less niggas on TV now than like ever. And dumbass people will come home and, oh, I gotta watch shit. Say, watch what? It ain't shit to watch on TV. Are you kidding me? Your dumbass need to be reading, man. But this man got more and more crackers on TV now than probably ever before. In the movies, I can't even name no young black actors or actresses off the top of my head. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers got like a straight block on young black actors and actresses in Hollywood. But these dumbass niggas in a rush to go and run and see some dumbass white man, punk ass white man superhero movie, or a movie about some two stupid ass white boys and shit cracking jokes and little clown, little stupid slapstick antics, some college punk ass white boys with some beards or goatees and shit, and pulling practical joke dumbass movies. That's all the fuck they pumping out now, man. Either that or a remake of an older movie, or a remake or a movie there was a series back in the 80s or some shit like that. That's all the fuck they doing now, man. And this cracker's supposed to be smart. This motherfucker like whole society on the verge of collapse. And it's not just America. So we're not just talking about America. We talking about Western Europe and America. This motherfucker's supposed to be smart, but his whole destructive, self-destructive way of life on the verge of collapse. How smart are you to kill yourself? How smart are you to destroy your own environment? How smart, how intelligent are you to, blow your own shit up and be so damn unbelievably, unnaturally greedy and evil? You oppress so many people, you end up hurting yourself in the long run. Literally destroying the ozone layer, destroying the earth that grow crops and food. You killing yourself. And you look to this motherfucker for knowledge. You go into these little rinky things, especially black women. They go to these little dumbass and they engineering and gearing these commercials and advertisements to black women up like a motherfucker, man. Like and almost everything. Especially these little rinky dink ass colleges and nursing schools, man. You can't tell me they ain't engineering shit. These motherfuckers are trying to socially engineer. I'm gonna get to that. That's a different story. I'm gonna get to that later. But back to the subject. These the white man. He trying to fucking rewrite history again. All the shit this motherfucker back in the day, they'd sit back and do some shit and put in a history book like it was right of them to do that. Calling the Indians red savages and this and that and all this. And why they had the power boy when you couldn't stop their asses, man. He had convinced your stupid ass through his history book that he was in the right for taking somebody else's land and killing some damn body else, and he was right for this and that. He had convinced your ass through his history book, or try to. Nowadays, they trying to write that shit up again and pretend just completely write theyself off and act like the Indians killed theyself, and they won't even put in there that they came in and took the shit and blew people up and murdered people and deliberately infected people with diseases and gave them alcohol and blankets with smallpox on it. They won't say all that shit. Now they'll just sit back and say, oh, however many million natives died of smallpox, and that's it. Or Indians just they got a high propensity to be alcoholics. They won't talk about them giving their asses fire water on purpose. You know, they just completely they trying to write their asses all out of the history books on TV and movies. They little news reports and all that shit, all the evil slime shit that they do and have done. They trying to completely write themselves, write themselves out of that damn history book now. You won't even they ain't even trying to put the word white or race this or they hate that and all this shit in there. They trying to completely write that shit out of the history book now. You ain't getting see why you ain't getting away with shit. You ain't getting away with nothing. I keep track this is me personally. I keep track of like all the shit these motherfuckers is doing. Even shit that I don't have evidence of that I just make my own conclusion. I keep accurate records on everything, and that's me. That I can't even speak. I know the Lord ain't forgot nothing. There's some shit that I don't know. It ain't didn't record and this and that. The Lord ain't forgot nothing. And you motherfucking white people, you gotta pay for all the shit you've done. This is like my first video, and I want to make some more videos. But you ain't getting away with shit. You can try to write your ass out of the history books. You can try to pretend like it's all good right now. You can try to graft your ass back into our race, or graft your ass, or try to assimilate our people, which the fuck they trying to do now too. You ain't getting away with shit, man. You ain't getting away with shit.